Good day to everybody. Today we're going to be making chicken breast with sage and prosciutto. And here are our ingredients. You will also find the recipe in the description. Here I'm using 2 large chicken breasts. I'm going to cut them and divide them into 4 fairly equal parts, and then I will bisect them down the center to flatten them out. At this time, I would appreciate it if you would take a minute to subscribe. It really does help the channel a lot. Thanks again. After you've formed your 4 chicken cutlets, you want to flatten these out to about 1/4 of an inch. Here I'm using a couple silicone mats to flatten these out. Just cover and pound with the meat hammer. If you don't have the silicone mats, you can always use plastic wrap. Next, we want to salt, pepper, and lightly dredge with flour to coat the chicken cutlets. Next, you want to heat a couple tablespoons of butter over moderately high heat in a large skillet. In this recipe, we're going to use about 1/2 cup of white wine. I freeze my wine in a silicone tray for later use. Next, to the hot pan, we're going to add the chicken cutlets. We're going to cook each side for approximately 2 minutes until lightly browned. Next, we're going to prep the prosciutto. I'm going to use about a couple ounces, and you want to slice it thin. After the chicken is cooked about 4 to 5 minutes, we're going to remove and add chicken to a warm plate and keep in the oven on a warm setting. Next, add about a teaspoon of dry sage to the hot pan. If you have fresh sage, I would do about a tablespoon. Now it's time to add the half a cup of white wine to the pan and use a spoon to dislodge any little bits on the bottom of the pan. Now it's time to add the prosciutto. Then we're going to toss and turn the prosciutto in the liquid and give it a good coating. Also, a quick note, prosciutto is fairly salty, so you do not want to add any salt after this point. Now it's time to add the chicken cutlets back to the pan with any juices. And once this is done, you want to turn and flip the chicken to get it well coated. Here you want to cover the pan and let cook for 3 to 4 minutes until the chicken is completely cooked. At this point, feel free to add a little bit more butter if the sauce looks like it could use it. Now we're ready to plate and serve. Sprinkle and top chicken with remaining prosciutto and any sauce left in pan. I hope you enjoy this tasty dish.